those are the two characters that we see.
Marth.
Yeah, it looks like it. So both players geared up and ready to go. Probably starting Smashville. Yes, sir.
2, 1, go!
There you go. Laser to start it out. Laser is probably going to be... Oh! Unfortunate misgrab from MSP. Going to survive that. Yeah, little baby grab. I was going to say, one of the most likely ways SoFtBOILeD can approach this matchup, either with lasers to kind of use its transcendence to swat out Marth aerials, or using that back air to secure a hit in there and guarantee a grab. Down for a run up smash. Put on some good percent, and that up smash not taking the stock because it's very stale. It's kind of the risk that you play with the Falco. That back air is going to be enough. And here we go with the chain grabs once again. Get some good damage on there. That's the biggest struggle that MSP is going to have. You have a lot of different tools to actually be able to make it difficult for Falco to get in there, but if your defenses do break down, you're going to be eating a lot of damage for it. Great spacing on that forward smash, though, to call out the up B from SoFtBOILeD. Smash, not going to take it off the side there. Great power shield on the back air. So one thing I noticed about these good players in comparison to players at my level is they are much, much better at power shielding. And the reason why that's important is because you avoid the pushback that a lot of moves have on shield. So you get to maintain your positioning and potentially even take an advantage for just timing when you put up your shield at the right time. It's more akin to how parrying functions in real life than the actual parry mechanic in Smash Ultimate. Great down air coming out from MSP. It's a big thing right now. He needs to take the stock here. Just not finding the right hit to close it out. I do think Marth is overall the better character, but it's like I said before, if you don't play on a dime versus a character like Falco, who just has a much more consistent advantage state that isn't super reliant on this sort of read-based gameplay, then the Falco is going to win a lot more often. It seems like that's what's working out for SoFtBOILeD. SoFtBOILeD does end up taking the game there. And it does look like they're going to be running it back to Smashville. SoFtBOILeD with a pretty decisive victory. It wasn't without, a good fight. MSP getting a couple of forwarders, but it just feels like the wall is breaking down a little bit too easily. And it doesn't really matter if SoFtBOILeD drops the advantage, say like the digits is there, because MSP seems to be giving him a bit more opportunities. Of course, we see his just ability to space out super well and clinch those early stocks, which is what got him here in the first place. So don't doubt MSP's ability to come back in this match. You see it already. Marth doing so much damage per individual hit and a great spike, but SoFtBOILeD holding on to that jump and staying alive there. And a great power shield too off the neutral B, flexing a little bit. Oh, but the trip! Not gonna get punished. And I believe that was a back air taking it off the side. Ooh, best to try and like space out the control and take it spaced up tilt. Gets the sweet spot off that reverse and takes it there. And this piece showing off. They got tripped again. Here we go though. Get the down air. Stay alive. We get punished once again. 66% off of one opening. Oh, and SoFtBOILeD not able to get the full extent of their punish because of the trip right there. A lot of the casual Brawl fans, I think, you know, you think tripping is a good thing. The thing that makes tripping controversial isn't the fact that it happens particularly often. It only happens about 1% of the time out of a walk, 1.25% out of a run. But it's mostly just controversial because there's no benefit to the player at all. And I think MSP is actually getting the worst of it right here. That was the third time I've seen him trip this game. Actually. Great up smash coming out from SoFtBOILeD, but yeah. Tripping, it does sometimes lead to advantage states either happening or being dropped, but you know, a lot of good characters like Falco or DDD or Pikachu rely on their ability to be able to dash and do that, and they wouldn't be able to do that if tripping was a really consistent mechanic. It's just a very controversial. Look at this right here. Speaking of advantage states, SoFtBOILeD taking it all the way up to 129. Great defensive down air from MSP to keep their winner side pokes alive. The reverse hit of that up smash is going to take it. And yeah, that is going to be the end of the set. I do believe top 4 is best of 5.